Huh, I stopped just in the nick of time. Lloydo. Let me guess, you're on your break. Cecile. Nice to see you, Cecile. It's been a while. Looks like you two are doing well. I'm sure you worked hard during the festival. Has the department been keeping you busy? You could say that. Honestly, those 5 days were the busiest days of my life. And the week after was nearly as bad. Well, it seems like you managed to survive in spite of all that. Hold on, that girl. Hey, Lloyd. Do you know this lady too? That's right. Her name's Cecile. She's basically my big sister, and she... No way. Can't believe you'd do something like this and keep it a secret from me. You went and got married without telling me? How could you not invite me? What? No need to hide it any longer. Hello, little girl. What's your name? Kia. Kia, what a cute name. You don't look like Lloyd, though. Maybe you take after your mom. Okay, we got there. Wait, you don't look like Ellie either. Cecile? Please stop for a second and think about this rationally. Me, Kia's dad? You know I'm not old enough for that to be the case, right? Oh, huh. Now that I think about it, I guess that wouldn't make sense. Why do you even have to think about it? It should be obvious from a glance. You can be quite the airhead at times, can't you, Cecile? Well, the disrespect. The disrespect. I should have got some water during that mark. I guess I might have been a little too quick to jump to conclusions. After all, you're 18 and Kia looks around 9. It's impossible that you could be the father. That's what I said before. Where did you even get the idea that she was my daughter? Well, the two of you together just looks so much like a family. Couldn't help but assume you were her father. What? Oh, Lloyd, are you my daddy? I had no idea. No, I'm not. Hey, Ellie, just look at them. I mean, don't they look like father and daughter to you? Now that you mention it, I'm starting to see it too. They may not look alike, but the way they interact with each other. Are you serious? Lloyd is my dad. Should I call you Dad now? Let's stick with Lloyd, okay? Okay, I guess. Anyway, Cecile, you're super nice. Yep, I like you a lot. I like you too, Kia. I think the two of us are gonna get along just fine. Yep, just fine. We become friends in no time. I am utterly exhausted all of a sudden. So, Lloyd, about Kia's memories. Yeah, it's basically like we told you earlier. We came here hoping we could have the neurology department look at Kia. Do you know who we should talk to? I do, and as it so happens, I believe you've already met him. He's Dr. Joachim Guenter. What a surprise. What? That guy's in the neurology department. That's what he does at St. Ursula? Well, at first glance, he might seem like a carefree fishing enthusiast. But I've heard he's actually made a number of amazing breakthroughs at a foreign medical institution. Here at St. Ursula, he manages the pharmacology and neurology departments. That's pretty impressive. So you think he'd be the best one to talk to about Kia's condition? I do. I have no doubts he'll be able to help in some fashion. We should stop by reception desk and see if he's available. Dr. Joachim to the front desk. Dr. Joachim to the front desk. Yes, of course. Yes, sir. I'll send them to the research ward then. Dr. Guenter says he can see you now. He will meet you in his laboratory in the research ward. That's great. Thanks. I'm glad he wasn't too busy. Alright then, I'll leave you guys to it. Thanks for the help as always, Cecile. And make sure to say bye before we leave. Can't wait. See you soon, Kia. See ya. Wouldn't wanna be ya. He seems as busy as ever. I doubt there's anyone in this entire hospital who works as hard as Cecile. The disrespect on everybody. One of those things where it's like, man, you got to put down everybody to uplift this person. Like, come on, man, what's wrong with you? Sometimes I wish that hooky playing Dr. Gwenter would take a few pages out of her book. As for me, I wish Cecile wouldn't work herself so hard. Oh, sorry. I should tell you how to get to Dr. Gwenter's lab. Yeah, I was wondering about that. It's on the 4th floor of the research ward. I could take you there if you'd like. I think we'll be alright, thanks though. Ready to go see the doctor? Yep, to the research thingy. There's an elevator somewhere. Ding dong, Soko. Buttons, buttons. How are you feeling, Shizuku? I'm doing well, Dr. Beldine. Your complexion is looking brighter than usual. Might I ask what's put you in such high spirits? Guess you could say I had a bit of fun today. That's so. Well, that's good to hear. Now, ready to start your checkup? Yes, of course. Thank you, Doctor. Sounds like Shizuku will be busy for a while. Why'd you stop in front of this room? Alright, you haven't met her, have you, Kia? Well, let's just make sure to stop by later. I'll introduce you to her then. Her? I don't know who you're talking about, but sounds good to me, I guess. Shizuku-sama. I know nothing's really changed, but we're gonna save and mark here. Or not mark, we're gonna save here. Wow, it's been an hour and 10 minutes. And my back is already saying, look here, Slugger. You know, like, we dying over you. Oh, this could have been water time. Where's my water? Oh. Looks like this is the place. Excuse us, it's Lord Bannings of the Special Support Section. Oh, I've been waiting for you. Come inside, it's unlocked. Alright. Come on, Kia. Gotcha. Good afternoon, Doctor. Hello, Lloyd and Ellie, right? I appreciate our little duel during the anniversary festival. It was a lot of fun, thanks to you. It's good to see you again, Dr. Gwenter. Sorry for showing up out of the blue like this. I know you're usually supposed to set up an appointment for these kinds of things. No, it's quite alright. I was just finishing up with my current project, actually. The amnesiac you're taking care of, is that her? Yes, this is Kia. Hey, Lloyd. Is this old glasses man going to help get my memories back? Old? I try to make sure I dress with the latest trends, but I guess even that won't save me from the ravages of time. I don't think you're that old. Kia, listen. You shouldn't go calling people old. It's more polite to act like they're still young, even if they aren't. Oh, really? You know I can hear you, right? Well, whatever. Well, why don't you have a seat? If you could explain to me the current situation, that would be extremely helpful. Well, you see... Okay, I think I have a good picture of things now. Even the Septian Church's techniques couldn't recover her memories. In that case, it could be just as the sister said. There may be an issue with her nervous system. I was afraid of that. Do you know of any other ways, or of any other way we could potentially recover her memories? I'll be honest with you, research into cranial nerves and brain cells has only just begun. There are many different possibilities as to the source of her amnesia, but no treatment for the condition currently exists. However, doctor pulled out an, oh my gosh, ophthalmoscope? Ophthalmoscope. Jesus. Kia, can I have a look into your eyes? Or can I have you look into my eyes? Sure. Stare. No issues with their pupils. Over the past few days, have you experienced headaches or nausea? Headaches? Nausea? He just wants to know if your head or tummy have been hurting. Oh, nope, they're both fine. I don't think she has any brain damage then. That must mean... You have some idea. Well, it's simply my intuition speaking, but it's possible that this case of amnesia may be the side effect of some drug. Drug? Think some kind of drug caused her to lose her memories. Yes, though very rare, there have been cases like that in the past. A drug's ingredients can sometimes inhibit certain transmissions within the nervous system. Though in most of those cases, amnesia is accompanied by a complete breakdown of the mind. Though that doesn't seem to be the case for Kia. Right, in fact, I'd say she's the complete opposite of that. She's always been bright and so full of energy. Huh? Field of pharmacology is still very much developing. It's not impossible that a drug with these specific side effects has been created. Man, you are reaching. In other words, we should look at this from both angles. An issue with the nervous system and a side effect of a drug. Makes sense. Is it possible to perform some tests here at St. Ursula? Of course. It's just on top of taking a long time, there's no guarantee that our memories can even be recovered at this point. But if you're fine with that, then I was afraid of that. Exactly how long would the test take? It'll take at least 3 days, but if possible, I would like to run a battery of other tests on her here for a week or so. 3 whole days. That's how long it will take to perform any drug-related tests we need. Tests involve running various chemical analysis on bodily waste. Now, this is usually a costly examination, but we can lower the medical fees given how unusual this case is. I wish they would lower my medical fees whenever I needed to go to the hospital or whatever. How does that sound? Hey, Kia, would you mind staying at the hospital for the next 3 days? Stay here? Sure, I guess. Really? That's a relief. Wonderful. In that case, let's get her checked into the hospital and all the relevant paperwork started. You should probably drop off any extra clothes or personal items she'll need as soon as you can. Yeah, so make sure to bring them by. Hey Lloyd, I'm okay with staying here, but can I still sleep with you? Well, I can't. I guess that's okay, but... that's not it, Kia. You see, only you would be staying at the hospital. What? And where are you guys going to sleep? Well, we're going to keep staying in the SSS building. But I promise we'll come see you every day. No. Huh? You guys just want to get rid of me. You don't want me anymore, huh? That's not true. You'll only be staying here for a few days. After that, you can come right back and live with us just like you have been. I don't care. I don't want to stay at that guild or this hospital. Kia? You're so stupid, Lloyd. And you will bust the two. Kia, wait. Seems like we upset her. Ah, man. Sorry about this, Dr. Gwenter. You went through all this trouble and... It's fine. Besides, I get the impression that nothing good will come from forcing her to take the test. On top of that, we don't even have any assurance that they will help in the first place. How about we pick up where we left off when she's cooled her head? Alright. Waiting for her memories to return naturally might be a good plan too. If anything happens, don't hesitate to give me a call. In the meantime, I'll look into some of these amnesia cases when I have the chance. Thanks a lot, Doctor. We really appreciate it. I'm gonna go track down a Sagafu kid. Who knows where she went? Darn, I didn't think she'd be that against it. Why do I get the feeling you're secretly happy about this, though? Yeah, you've got me there. For now, let's focus on finding her. Hope she doesn't end up getting herself into any trouble. Lloyd, you dummy, you just don't get it. I don't care if I remember anything or not. Why is everyone making such a big deal about it? Where am I? Yep, I think I'm lost. What is Suzaku doing out of her room? Or Shizuku? I had the completely wrong name. I think that was a quartz that I named. The breeze is so nice. I wonder when Father will be arriving today. Hey, you suckafoo. Hello. Are you looking at something? Is it all the fishies? I want to look at them too. I can't see them, but I'm sure they're swimming in the water all the same. Whenever they jump from time to time, I can hear the splashes. Wow, you're right. There's so many of them right there, or right here. Wish I had a fishing rod. I'd catch them all, and they'd call me Kia, the Divine Angler. Their name is Kia, then. My name is Shizuku McLean. It's nice to meet you. Shizuku? I like that name. Thank you. I like your name, too. Kia sounds so pretty. Are you here to visit someone? Nope. I came here to see if someone could bring back my memories, but... My memories? When that weird doctor with glasses said I had to leave Lloyd and everyone else, I ran away. I think they call it a strategic retreat or something like that. I ran away. She said Lloyd and everyone. Was she talking about... Shizuku, I have a question. Why do you keep your eyes closed? Oh, right. My eyes don't work. That's why I stay here at the hospital. Really? Well, I don't have any memories, so I guess we're kind of the same. Oh, your memories. Wait, so does that mean you don't remember anything? Not even your mother or father? Nope, nothing at all. But I don't feel lonely because I've got Lloyd and the others. That's so. My mother isn't with us anymore, but I still have my father. And everyone at the hospital is really kind, so I guess I'm not very lonely either. About to say, oh, wow, it's dark? Or it's starting to get dark now? That's wild. Shizuku has escaped. Sound the alarm. Call Arios McLean. Danger afoot. Who's this sucker? You're Dr. Galley's son, right? If you would like, I can call up his office right away. Don't bother. If I never saw his ugly mug again, it'd still be too soon. Just pass his lunchbox off to him, okay? I'm out of here. Now, you know, you really ought to be more honest with yourself. Kynes. I don't think I recognize that name. There she is. Thank goodness. Oh, and our dog Zeet is so big. He acts like he's better than everyone else, but he's the softest thing I've ever touched. And he loves it when you scratch his back. He does? Zeet sounds like quite the fluffy dog. You probably come to the city sometimes, right? Next time you do, you want to play with me and Zeet? I would love to. Maybe I should ask Father when I see him. If I asked Estelle and Joshua, maybe they would play with us too. Estelle? Wasn't she that bracer girl? You know her too. When I go to the city, I like to go shopping with them. Father's usually busy, so... So she was with Shizuku. They sure became friends quick. Looks like the two of them are having a lot of fun chatting away like that. Children are always quick to make new friends after all. Arios, you suckafoo. Arios. Thank you for your assistance before. There's no need for thanks. I merely did what needed to be done. Now, is that the girl? Yeah, I'm sure you heard about her from Michael Mickle Michelle, right? Her name is Kia. Is that right? Something wrong? Wait, do you recognize her? No, I simply find her curious. You see, Shizuku is very well behaved, but she always seems so reserved, like she's holding herself back. As a result, she hasn't been able to make many friends her own age. So that's what you meant. But right now, she looks like she's having the time of her life. Indeed she does. I don't know this Kia girl's background or past. However, since you've chosen to involve yourselves, you must take responsibility to the very end. I suppose what I'm trying to say is, take good care of her. Yeah, we intend to. Shame on you for implying otherwise, Sokka. Father? Lloyd, Ellie. Oops, looks like they finally noticed us. Welcome back, Father. How was work? It wasn't too difficult this time around. I'm glad to see you again, Shizuku. Oh, this is your dad, Shizuku. He's like super tall, and he looks super duper strong. You think so? Also, I'm glad I get to talk with you two again as well. Yeah, same here. You're really getting along well with Kia, aren't you? Oh yes, she's so friendly and cheerful. I'm happy I was able to meet her. By the way, Lloyd, I'm still not going to stay here. Not in a million years, okay? Yeah, I know. But if you did stay here, you'd be able to play with Shizuku every day. You two are friends, right? Really? But I don't want to be away from you guys. Lloyd, you really shouldn't be so mean. Don't force Kia to make a decision like that. Maybe you're right. I'm sorry, Kia. Are you about ready to head on home? I wanted to talk to Shizuku a little bit longer. We'll come visit, I promise. Also, Shizuku is welcome to come play with you whenever she's in the city. Really? Yes, I think that will work for everyone. Up you go, Shizuku. Okay. Marios, are you planning to stay here for the rest of the day? Yes, I'll be spending the night. Kia, thank you for being friends with Shizuku. Of course. See ya, Shizuku. Goodbye, Kia. Well, it's time for us to get going. That's right, it's already sunset. You're right, the sky is all red. And I'm hungry now, too. What's for dinner? Sure is a bundle of energy. Let's go say goodbye to Cecile and then grab a bus home. Okie dokie. Oh, cool. We didn't have to go through the whole saying goodbye to Cecile. That's great. And we skip the bus ride home. Fantastic. That's some quality time skipping right there. Alright, Ravash. What you up to now? What a gosh darn disgrace. To think that we've been forced into striking a deal with the CPD of all people. Darn it all, this is all because you're utterly incompetent. I have nothing to say for myself. But didn't you get that doll yourself, Don? What the heck did you just say? Shut it. Doesn't matter. The responsibility lies with us. It was our duty to not let any intruders in. Yes, boss. Whatever. Speaker Hartman has been avoiding all contact with us since the auction. Not only that, but gosh darn Hayaway is getting more aggressive. Darn it all, at this rate. Please relax, Don. Our stranglehold on Crossbells is firm as ever. If we can fend off Hayaway's onslaught, then I'm sure even Speaker Hartman. And what the heck makes you so sure we can even hold out against them? You haven't even managed to take the head of one measly assassin. Well, darn it, at this rate, we won't be able to rely on Hartman's assistance anymore. What should we do? Guess we do still have one option left. I've decided it's time we pull out our trump card. Our trump card? You don't mean? Are you sure, Don? Why so surprised, Garcia? That sort of insurance was made for times like this. But Don, it's way too risky. Forget the police. This is going to get the Bracer Guild on our booties. Well then, we'll just have to put hay away down before the guilds can even find out, now won't we? This seems like the perfect time to conduct a test run of our distribution network. We'll never hand over the reins of Crossbell's underworld to some gosh darn outsiders. Buckles. Alright. That is intermission done. We'll mark here just in case. Probably won't use this mark. 3 weeks later. There was still no sign of Kia's memories returning, and even with the Bracer Guild's help, the team still couldn't verify her identity. With the anniversary festival over and the mayoral election still 1 month away, Crossbell had become fairly quiet. The special support section had adjusted to living with the young, rambunctious girl and returned to their regular duties. Being a quick learner, Kia understood that the team worked during the day, and so she stayed at the SSS building without complaint, eagerly awaiting the return. And then... It's fine, she has Cop. Every now and then she has Zeet. The chief is there, probably on occasion. She could probably talk on the Orbital Net. We're back. Hey everyone. Loido! Yay, you're home. Nice tackle. Were you a good girl while we were gone, Kia? Yep, the goodest. I've been watching over the SSS building with Zeet all day long. I even read 3 books from the library, too. Oh, really? You read through all those books already? My, how impressive. I'm pleased to see she has a healthy appetite for knowledge. I've no doubt she has a bright future ahead of her. Man, she's turned all of you into doting parents. Guess I'm not one to talk, though. Anyway, I'm hungry now. Let's eat lunch. Alright. It's about that time anyway. Pretty sure it's my day to cook. Is everyone fine with pasta? Didn't you cook pasta last time? And it was plain pasta too, wasn't it? I remember having that discussion. That sounds wonderful. Meals you've cooked have always been delicious, so I'm fine with whatever you make. Save me an extra serving or 2. Sure thing. Oh, you're making lunch? I want to help, please, please. Have you ever cooked before, Kia? Perhaps you remember something from your past involving it. Nope, in one of the books I was reading, one of the characters was a chef, and the stuff he made sounded so tasty. That explains that. Well then, now that you're a regular master chef, I'd love to have your help, Kia. Yay, to the kitchen. We need to decide what kind of pasta we want to make. I think we have eggs and bacon from Amorica Village, so a carbonara wouldn't be too hard to pull off. But we also have some canned clams from Liberl. What's that noise? With those, we could make some spaghetti alle vongole, whatever that is. Or if we want something nice and simple, we could chop up the eggplant we've got and whip up a nice meat sauce. I think the carbonara seems most interesting. Oh, might as well use the eggs while they're fresh. Now let's see. Hey Loido! I want to help. What can I do? You wouldn't mind bringing me the ingredients as I ask for them. I'm just about to start boiling the noodles. Okie dokie. Hey Lloyd, is it ready yet? A little bit longer. When it comes to cooking pasta, the amount of time the pasta spends boiling is key. Once it hits that sweet spot, you take it out of the pot, mix it together with a bunch of carbonara sauce, scatter in the peppers, and bam, it's ready. Wow, that's amazing. I want to try it. Please, please, please. You do? Not sure how it'll turn out, but I guess it should be fine if I keep a close eye on her. Alright, then give it a try, Kia. Mind the flame, though. Gotcha. Let me see. He said wait for when it hits the sweet spot, then take it out and put it in the pan. Looks like she's a little lost. I'm sure everyone will still scarf it down, even if she makes a few mistakes. I got it. Kia gracefully took the perfectly cooked pasta from the pot and began to cook it with the other ingredients in the pan as if she was an experienced chef. Let's totally disregard that she's glowing blue right now. What the heck? All done. Bon apple tea. That was incredible, Kia. You blew my cooking skills out of the water. How'd you know what to do? I don't know. Something just flashed in my head and I did it. Did I do it wrong? Definitely not. The way you handled those pans, I'd have sworn you'd been cooking for years. Oh yeah, you took the pasta out of the water and then you put it in the sauce. And then you swished around the sauce and boom. You made the perfect thing. You didn't cook a dang thing, you suck-a-foo. Definitely not. Oh, I already read that. Well, maybe you have been. If you've learned to cook before, that'd explain it. I don't know. Oh well. I just know that my tummy's rumbling, so let's go eat. Could have been 5 Sundays ago since he cooked pasta. I know. It could be the same week, but 5 Sundays ago. Well, this is crazy good. You're telling me keto really went and made all this. I gathered the ingredients and did the prep work, but it was Kia who boiled the pasta and put everything together. Impressive. You know, maybe it's because I've never had perfectly cooked pasta, but when I put the pasta in the water, I put it in there and I take it out when I feel that it's a good time to take it out. Usually when, you know, everything is like soft, but you know, like I never really was under the impression that you could, or I've never had pasta that's been boiled for so long to the point where I think it tastes bad or it doesn't taste good. You know, like I always just take it out when I think it's ready, and that's usually when, you know, all the stuff is like super soft and all the other junk, and maybe all the other stuff that I'm cooking is fine, but overcooking pasta is never something that I've been worried about. But apparently, you know, people out there, overcooking pasta is the thing. Not for me, I suppose. Not yet. But again, it's probably because I've just never had the perfectly cooked pasta. Or maybe I just can't tell the difference. You know, who cares? Agreed. This is so good you could serve it in a restaurant. You did such a good job, Kia. Glad you like it. What if she's the daughter of a family of professional chefs? Well, whoever her parents are, they must be worried sick about her by now. I'm sure there's not much more we can do to find them, though. Even with the Guild's information network on our side, we still haven't learned anything substantial yet. There must be some reason why that is the case. Perhaps she is from some especially remote village. Huh. Well, we can spend all day thinking up possibilities, but that won't get us anywhere. Until we actually find a lead, she can just be part of our family, yeah? Yeah, you're right. At any rate, I feel bad for the chef, or the chief right about now. He missed out on trying some of Kia's delicious homemade pasta. Is it homemade? Did she roll the dough? You know, come on, get out of here. He is in another meeting at headquarters, right? There have been a lot of those recently. You're right. I wonder what's going on. You always mess up your pasta? Is it really messing it up, though? A call. I wonder who it's from. Not it's the chief or Fran, considering it's not coming from your Enigma. You know, I've wondered why, like Ravash or Shadow Organization. I forget what they're called in this game. Or you can call them Shadow Organization. I'm really surprised that they haven't come up with a plan of like, all right, we're gonna fabricate these two people and they're going to be Kia's parents and we're gonna get Kia back. That really seems like the best possible plan here for our evil organizations or shadow organizations or living in the gray organizations, whatever they may be. You know, who knows what Heiwei is up to. They could be good guys, they could be bad guys, we don't know. Hello, this is the Crossbell Police Department Special Support Section. Loido, is that you? It's Noel. Sergeant Major Seeker from the Guardian Force. Oh hey, it's been almost a month since we last talked, right? Did you need the SSS to help you with something, Sergeant Major? Yes, actually. There's something I need a bit of personal advice about, so I decided to call you guys. Personal? What's this about? Well, I say personal, but it's still Guardian Force business, actually. Sorry for calling you out of the blue like this. No big deal, we were in the middle of having lunch anyway. Yeah, thanks for interrupting my lunch, sucker. Now I had to get up, my food's getting cold. What's wrong with you? So where are you now? If you want to talk face to face, we can meet you somewhere. But really, I happen to be at the city's north exit right now, actually. Is it okay if I stop by the SSS building? Of course. By the way, have you eaten yet? We have a plate of pasta ready and waiting here for you if you like. Oh no, I couldn't possibly impose. Actually, I guess there was some, grumbling of the stomach. I thought the game froze. Actually, if it's not too much to ask, some pasta would be lovely. Can do, we'll be waiting for you. See you soon. Who was that? Sergeant Major Seeker, believe it or not. She says she needs our advice on something. Oh, no fooling? That's rare. Is someone coming to visit? Yes, Kia, a lady from the Guardian Force. Guardian Force? She hasn't had lunch yet, so let's go ahead and make some more pasta for her. Can I count on your help again, Master Chef Kia? Yeah. Wait, why did we move the chairs down? She could have just sat on the end. Thank you so much for lunch. It was absolutely delicious. Did Kia really make it? Yep, I sure did. But Lloyd did all the prep? I think that's what he called it. Well, you should be proud. I've actually been hearing a lot of stories about you from Fran, but who knew that on top of being the cutest thing ever, you were also an amazing cook. Yeah, Fran's definitely taken a shine to her. I think this is the second time I've come across a definitely typo. Now I'm suspicious. Whenever we communicate through the terminal, she always asks to talk to Kia. That sounds like Fran, alright. She always had a soft spot for the cute kids. Hey Noelle, are you Fran's big sister? Because your hair is the same color as hers and your faces look the same. You think so? I didn't really think we looked all that alike. I was never the cute type like she was, or she is. Well, I nearly forgot the reason why I came here in the first place. Yeah. Mind if I start explaining the situation, everyone? No, go ahead. It was about those ruins on the outskirts of the mountain path, right? Right, the thing is... So you're saying the ruins are haunted? I kind of like this song. Yeah. It's very... investigative kind of music or something like that. I don't know, it fits. Allegedly. It's either that or some sort of mythical beast has taken up residence there. Whatever it is, it was never spotted there before recently. So the guys over at Belgard Gate were in charge of the initial investigation but ended up withdrawing. That means that Tangram Gate is up to bat now. Right. I attempted to investigate the place with a handful of guardsmen yesterday, but as soon as that creepy monster showed up, they all got cold feet. Wait a second, Sergeant Major. Are you, by any chance, asking us to help you with an exorcism? No, not exactly. The CGF's objective is to simply perform a thorough search of the ruin's interior. Sorry, I should have known it was too much to ask. Well, I wouldn't say that. I'm just afraid that we don't have much experience investigating ruins, that's all. But the fact that you turned to us, of all people, means that you have some particular reason, right? Sharp as always, Lloyd. Well, when the guardsmen and I were fighting the monster, it felt like our arts were working differently than usual. Wait, what? Could it be? So you think it was the same as our expedition into Stargazer's Tower? Specifically, that the higher elements may be active there. Exactly. The ruins gave me the same feeling I got back then. And so I was wondering if I could get your guys' advice on how to proceed, or even better, your cooperation. I see. Well, that's why you came to us. I'm well aware that you guys are really busy, but if nothing gets done, the commander is probably going to order us to forget it. Well, that lazy sucker has always been a fan of letting sleeping dogs lie, so I wouldn't be surprised. Since she came all this way to ask us, why don't we work together on this? Sure, it's outside the city, but the way she's describing it has me worried. I suppose. I have no objections. No problemo. Doesn't look like Mademoiselle Ellie is too hot about the idea, though. That's not true. Only a child would be afraid of ghosts. Cat's out of the bag. Are you scared of ghosts, Ellie? No, that's crazy talk. It's just that we need to be extremely cautious, going up against an unknown foe and all. Yes, we gotta remain vigilant. Can't blame you for being scared, Ellie. I wouldn't want to go through with all this either, if it weren't for my duty. But leaving everything as is, as if nothing happened, I just can't accept that. Sergeant Major. I understand that feeling all too well. You know, Ellie, if you want, you can stay behind and watch the SSS building. Alright, fine, I get it. I'll go, okay? You're not going to leave me behind. Ellie has entered her rage mode. All that bluster ain't gonna save you from the ghosties, you know. Can we move on? We've received quite a few other support requests today, too. What should we do about them? That's a good point. It'd probably be tricky to meet back up with her after we take care of them. Oh, if that's the case, allow me to accompany you as you take care of your requests. I drove my CGF car here, so I can take you anywhere in Crossbell you need to go. Are you sure that's okay? Yeah, it shouldn't be a problem at all. How about we head to the ruins after we finish up the support requests? That should work, right? Oh yes, that does seem like it would be the most efficient way. Honestly, it would be nice to be driven around for once. I guess today we'll be getting a taste of what it's like to be in the 1st Division. It's decided then. Kia, we're going to be out for most of the afternoon. Can I have you stay here with Zeet and stand watch again? Sure. Have fun getting rid of the big bad ghosts, everyone. Alrighty. Chapter 4. Mark